Welcome to Murders and Minivans, where the coffee is cold, the kids are wild, and the crimes are absolutely unhinged. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Tally. Let's talk murders, motherhood, and why we trust absolutely no one.
I asked Neil last night, I'm like, do you think it is that I'm just very busy? Or is there something wrong with me that I'm so tired all the time? And he's like, honey, you are extraordinarily busy. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to know. Like, if something's wrong with me and I need to go get my vitamins checked, I'd like to know.
No.
But sometimes you just need an outsider to be like, you do a lot. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I'm exhausted every single day.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a day that goes by where I'm not tired.
Hello, heathen.
And I've never questioned it. I question when I'm not tired, I guess.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I don't remember ever being this tired. Like when I was full-time teaching before we had kids,
Yeah.
we would still rally and like have drinks Friday and Saturday night. And I don't remember ever
You were
being
also
this
younger.
Yeah, I was younger, had no children. Like I worked and then I went home and my day was over.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you remember that? Like I think about the people that get off of work and then just
Have nothing.
that's it. Like the responsibilities are done.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah, I agree.
I love being a mom.
Yeah,
Just
I'm never gonna.
to clarify.
Yeah, I don't want to not be a mom.
Yeah. No, I'm just.
But do you remember all the free time?
Yes, I'm envying, and it's funny because when I was not a mom, I thought that I was so busy. You know,
I definitely like that was kind of when I told Neil that we were ready. Like we had a quiet evening and we kind of watched all our shows. Like I was bored. I'm like, oh, okay, we could have some kids now.
I'm bored.
Yeah,
Guess I'll pop them out.
Yeah, we clearly have some free time on our hands. Let's go make some babies.
That's funny. I don't remember
Ever
being
thinking
bored.
that?
No, I don't remember being bored a lot.
Oh, there was one evening in particular that I was like, okay, enough of this.
That's so funny. No, I don't remember that.
I definitely I talk to other young couples differently now too.
Yeah.
Like when they're like, we want to get married and have kids right away, I tell them to slow down. Sometimes I get the stink eye from other married people. Like they want them in our tired, unhappy group. I'm like, no. Live your life.
Yeah.
Be married. Sure. Do it. Maybe take some time before you
6
introduce
months, at least
more into your life.
I remember that you said that. And then I was talking to a guy at work who just got married. Mm-hmm. And then he was asking about our kids and stuff like that. And then he's like, yeah, we really want kids soon. And I'm like, no.
Just take a year.
No, you just got married.
Yeah, be married. You never get a chance to just be married.
Yeah.
Again.
He was very...
probably didn't like it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we're not getting any younger. I'm like, who cares?
They'll still be there.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I said, because he was so cute, he was talking to me about where he went. Honestly, it might have been Vietnam.
Maybe that was it.
Or like the Philippines or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me about how he saw a lot of families with kids and it's like totally doable with kids. And I'm like...
Let me stop you right there.
It looks doable.
Yeah.
You've caught this family on a great day.
Yes. A great moment of time.
Guaranteed at some point on this trip, those parents thought to themselves, what the fuck?
Yeah, what did we do? No, that's fair. I'm not saying there aren't wonderful moments, obviously. Like, Neil and I will even go for dinner and we'll see like a cyber truck and, oh, I miss S. Or there'll be live music somewhere. I'm like, oh, E would really enjoy this.
That's how we get sad on our date nights.
I know. But you know what? You need a break.
I know.
It makes you a better human.
I don't know why my cat is like this.
She is just enamored with me today.
Yeah, you have to pet her. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I did a few times, and I'm like, that's enough.
Nope.
Like a
She'll
child,
tell you when it's
you're
enough.
like, oh.
Yeah. Also, I think cats can
No,
tell.
not my pants.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's when you're done. I'll see you on your next lap. This is 4th time.
Oh yeah, we went to take the kids to the Mario movie.
Yeah, how'd it go?
It was good. All downhill from there. But the movie was really good.
It was cute.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, we saw it. Remember, I saw it on like the Tuesday, the day it came out.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Whatever it was. That's why I wasn't like, we're coming too. I didn't invite ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, because I took the kids. We were on We had to go to a different theater because I wanted an afternoon one. So we went into Calgary to see it.
Which one did you go to? Where in the city?
It's in a mall. It's the one in the mall with the Pottery Barn in it.
Chinook.
Thank you. Yeah.
Did you have to You're crazy.
It was just me and the kids. It was
Chinook
nice.
is nuts.
They were in a good mood. Yeah. Yeah, it was nuts. And then the escalator was out. So
it's always out.
It's hard to find the stairs sometimes. I'm like, okay, I'm a smart person. Where are those goddamn stairs today?
Yeah.
And I found them.
I'll fill you in on the lore of the Chinook Theater.
Okay, let's hear it. Oh, like later?
No.
Oh, okay.
It used to be the coolest theater, and original Calgarians, I feel, will understand or know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. It must have been mid-2000s because I was in junior high. I might have even been in elementary school.
Wasn't it built like when the Mummy came out?
Yeah,
so that's the beetle and
lore.
Yeah,
it was so cool, and I remember being there one of the first times. I went with a friend to go to a movie. Mm-hmm. Sphinx was cool when we first saw it. I remember being at a movie with a friend and seeing it like it used to breathe fire because the 2000s were normal.
The Dragon in West Edmonton Mall did that. They just took it down like a few years ago now because that was not. What's a dragon movie? Not Braveheart. That wasn't it. It's like Dragonheart or something.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to anything Edmonton does ever.
You didn't see any of those movies though?
Probably. But they leave my head. It's like books. They leave my head as soon as I'm done reading them.
That's fair. Yeah.
Only a few stick around.
I know. I got one today because I got like a stack of 9. Mm-hmm. And I was looking through them. I'm like, that sounds familiar. Oh no. Did I read it? I still can't figure it out by the
which one?
Back cover. You wouldn't have read it.
Yeah. Sometimes I will walk past like a section of books, mm-hmm. and I just by the cover I know that they're books that you read.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because they always have like vines.
Yeah, probably.
Or like weird swords.
Yeah. No, it's accurate.
And it's like a whole shelf. I'm like, she'd love all of these.
Yeah, that's probably how Neil got me a Christmas present one year. He went to the section, he knows I shop it, and he got a young worker to help him pick a book for his wife. It's like, my wife has read these, I think. These look familiar. Which one should I get her now?
He goes to the smut section and then just says, I'm going to pick the craziest one. The more milking, the better.
No. That's what I'm going to get you.
Do not
for skipping the book crawl.
Do not get me a book about...
What about Ice Planet Barbarians? We'll see.
You tell me there's a porn book about ice?
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's also very popular. I'll show you the cover. Yeah.
Are you guys okay?
It's literally called Ice Planet Barbarians.
I just like if anybody that's listening actually reads these, please send us an email or something. I want to know. And I won't. Know what?
It is a series.
Oh my god!
Look at the cover.
I just watch porn.
That's one of the covers because I've seen a different cover for that actually. Yeah, it's books 1 and 2 in the series. Oh, hey, look, he's still blue.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of these ones where there's like just hands clutching. I need a more ambiguous.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Honeymoon. Ice Planet Honeymoon series. Whew.
Please write in.
I'm scared.
And just send me an email explaining why. I won't tell anyone. I'm just so curious why. If you read Ice Planet Barbarians or what is that milking book?
Morning Glory.
Morning Glory. If you've read them, I will not share it. I will not share your name. You have my utmost secrecy. I won't even tell Stephanie.
What?
Technically, she has access to the email, but she doesn't know how to actually access it.
No.
But I want to know why and what it does for you.
I bet you because it's so removed from reality.
Maybe.
I think that's it. I think it's like a extreme escapism. I'm trying to find more on my
Unless you have a milking fetish, I don't want to hear about it. Don't tell me about that.
Oh, maybe you do have a milking fetish. That would explain a few things.
Yeah. And I'm not here to kink shame anybody or fetish shame anybody, but that's a weird one.
Yeah, I think Flock was supposed to be interesting too. I think someone
Flock, is it about chickens?
I don't... That looks like birds.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
No, it's not.
I grew up believing that real love stories include a martyr or demand great sacrifice to be worthy.
So what does a chicken...
Because of that, I believed it because I made myself believe it, and I bred the most masochistic of romantic hearts, which resulted in my illness.
Did she have the bird flu?
I don't think so. I gave in to the temptation and fed the beating beast, which grew thirstier with every slash, every strike, every blow. Triple Falls wasn't at all what it seemed, nor were the men that swept me under their wing. But in order to keep them, I had to be in on their secrets that cost us everything to keep. That's the novelty of fiction versus reality. You can't relive your own love story because by the time you realize you're living it, it's over. At least that was the case for me and the men I trusted my foolish heart to. Men. Looking back, I'm convinced I willed my story into existence due to my illness. And we and all were punished.
Okay, so she got the bird flu.
Maybe.
And then she fell in love. She had a delusion. Mm-hmm. A hallucination of sorts. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's like half bird, half man.
Sorry.
This is what I'm making up in my head.
No, there's a 1-star review, and it's very funny. Cecilia grew up sick. I grew up literate. This book made me wish I had skipped preschool and elementary school altogether. I've never hated something this much.
Oh my god, that's actually really funny.
That's really funny.
This is proof that you can do anything.
You could write any kind of book you want. Oh, actually, you know what? I read an article today. Neil shared it with me. That's the only reason I saw it. Mm-hmm. And a book was a month from release, and they canceled it because they put the book through some sort of AI thing, and they saw that she used AI to write her book. So at a month to release date, like the books are all published. They're just waiting for distribution. Like they have been delivered. Everything's ready to go. Like, could you imagine? Like, I wonder if they billed the author for that.
Yeah, I wonder.
They spent thousands.
It must be like a clause in a contract, I feel.
It's got to be.
It's even like now when I release episodes, it asks me if I use AI.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then actually the first time, I can't even remember what podcast it was, but at the end of the last podcast I listened to, they said this was produced using no AI. And I'm like, what?
People are starting to put that on their books now. I just saw that. Yeah, because the Canadian Writers Association said that we should all start doing that.
I agree. I don't want to consume. There's a really good quote actually where it's like, I want AI to fold my laundry and do my dishes so that I can create. I don't want it to create so that I can fold laundry and do the dishes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And that AI art. Okay. Also another thing. I'm in a horrible mood, so we're gonna talk shit about this.
Let's hear it.
I hate so much those AI generated posters that everybody is using. And it's for everything. It's for a store having a sale. It's for a town having a farmer's market. And they all look the same. I'm sure everybody can picture what I'm talking about, but they're like these cartoonish, like whatever advertisements for an event. And I'm like, enough. This actually makes me want to not go to your event because it looks the same all the time. Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. I have no idea what posters are. I'm sorry.
I will show you.
But you know that I wouldn't, though. Where would I see these posters?
No, but they're all on Facebook, like about everything.
My algorithm, like, misses all this stuff.
It's local stuff, too. Okay. I'm going to send them to you.
Okay. Then I can see them.
Yes. Stephanie's probably like, this is a really good graphic.
I'm going to use this when Tally's not looking.
Don't do it.
You'd catch me.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Because I also don't have any paid tiers, so everything's free. I'm like, oh, well, people know that's AI.
Yeah.
Because I use the free versions of everything.
Yes, I can tell it's AI in a second. With more technology coming out, it's a little bit hard with videos, but then it's like, it's easy because it's either too sharp or too dull. Yeah. So, but if you look at it, the first round at a video, it's hard to tell if it's AI. Yeah. But then, I don't know. AI is insane. It has its uses.
It definitely has its uses.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree.
But everybody needs to relax and just be creative and form sentences and research and do things on your own. Yeah. For a little bit.
Yeah, fair.
That's why I can never pronounce words or and
because you write it yourself.
And then I want to sound smarter on the podcast. Then I will go right click thesaurus,
as we used to.
I'm like
back
Joey
in the olden days.
That's what I do. Where's Clippy the paperclip? That's the AI that I want back.
I know. I saw something about that too. That's funny. I too miss him.
Yeah. And you know what? Microsoft.
I actually liked Ask Jeeves. Do you remember that search engine?
Yeah.
He was funny. He was a butler. I loved asking Jeeves.
Yeah. Okay. No, you're right. You're right.
For my basic internet understanding in like grade 4.
MapQuest.
Yeah, MapQuest.
You print off the instructions.
I did that to get to college one time. Still.
Yeah, it's great. But yeah,
But then I missed a turn and I was hooped.
That's the thing. Which one was I talking about?
Ask Jeeves.
No, before that. My brain is toast. I'll just get
Google.
on it. Yeah,
not Google. That's the one we know.
I was actually going to do a different case, but then I've consumed a lot of podcasts and material about this case, and then I saw it pop up on Netflix as a documentary, and I'm like, oh, perfect.
Okay.
I'll do this one. Again, a pretty well-known one, but it is very good. And the thing I will say about the documentary, most documentaries, you're like left with, oh my God, that was horrible. The world is terrible. Like, you know, that kind of like feeling of dread, and you're like, wow, everything sucks.
Yeah. This
documentary, like the murder is awful, and you like that feeling I think should exist just because of how brazen it was. But the thing that kind of made it really nice was just how loved the victim was by her parents and her family and just like her community. I was crying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh my God. Like, she was just, it was very heartwarming, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
good. That's nice.
Word. Okay. So this case on the surface sounds like a jealous girlfriend kills rival headline, and the media very much leaned into that. But when you actually sit with it, with the full timeline and the trial testimony and evidence, it's much bigger than that. The story is about a woman who was exceptional at what she did and had barely gotten started, never made it to the race that she ended up coming to town for. And it's about the people around her whose choices, big and small, led to her being alone in that house on a Wednesday night. Her name was Moriah Wilson, Mo, to the people who loved her. And the woman who killed her was Kaitlin Armstrong, a yoga instructor who decided that a 25-year-old cyclist was the problem in her relationship. But she wasn't. That didn't matter to her, though, because Armstrong had already made up her mind. Before we talk about anything else, I want to talk about Mo. Do you see how I picked one that had a yoga instructor?
Yeah, I noticed. Thank you. It's like, well, whoa, look at this. She's making a name for ourselves.
By killing people.
Not so zen now, huh?
No. She's very much not. I'm like, are you fucking okay? Anyways. Okay.
Obviously, not okay.
Anna Moriah Wilson was born on May 18th, 1996 in Littleton, New Hampshire. Taurus.
There we go. Thank you.
She grew up in Kirby, Vermont, a rural, small, very tiny place where you're outside more than you're inside. And I feel that way about anybody who lives in like Vermont. They're all very outdoorsy. I don't think you could be a couch potato in Vermont.
Oh, shame.
You're so outdoorsy.
I don't
You went
know.
on a 5-kilometer walk in the snow today.
I know.
So
I was just trying to relate to the story.
Nope, you can't. Okay. I'm going to out you. Shame.
It was that or admit. I'm like, where is Vermont real quick?
East, like near New York.
Oh, okay. Quite east. Okay.
Yes. So she came from a family of athletes, and from the time that she was a kid, she was competing. She nationally ranked junior skier. She had very real talent, and she went to Burke Mountain Academy, which is a ski prep school.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't know that was a thing.
No, I didn't either.
And then she got into Dartmouth College, where she earned a Bachelor of Engineering degree in 2019.
Cool.
Smart.
Yeah.
She was not a casual athlete who just like stumbled into cycling. She was very disciplined and high achieving, and also deeply intelligent, and she just happened to find something that she loved.
Cool.
So after Dartmouth, she worked as a demand planner at Specialized Bicycle Components, which is one of the biggest names in the industry. I've never heard of it, but I'm not in the cycling world.
Yeah.
And somewhere in that time, she made a choice that takes real guts, which is to bet on yourself. She actually transitioned to full-time professional cycling, specifically in gravel cycling.
Wow.
So if you're not familiar, which I'm not, obviously, gravel cycling is a discipline that involves racing on mixed terrain. So dirt roads, gravel, and sometimes pavement over long distances.
Ooh, I feel like that'd be harder.
Yeah. So that's the next thing that I wrote is it's grueling.
Yeah, I would think. It's not like you're on a smooth surface all the time. Like, you don't know what you'll be riding in.
Yeah, because if you're in like mud and gravel, like even walking in that is hard.
Yeah, I feel like that's the ultimate challenge, would be cycling on all those different terrains. Cool.
Yeah, you gotta have very powerful quads.
Yeah, stamina.
Yeah, that's the one part of my body that I can build muscle in, no problem.
Really?
Yeah.
What a place to have muscle.
I don't know, but like sometimes I'll be like, Brian, I will sometimes like wrestle. And he's like, "Holy shit, your quads!" like I don't know, I don't even do anything. Like, they're just like so maybe I should take up cycling.
Maybe that's your hidden talent. You never knew.
Really?
Maybe.
Do you see that for me?
You quit the echelon, but yeah, maybe all-terrain biking.
I did the echelon. I did love the echelon, actually. I did the echelon for like a year and a half, like 18 months hardcore.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's like my Sunday thing where I'm like, I should do something. I'm going to go on the bike and watch Reacher.
That was literally because I hated exercising. So when I started to lose weight, that's what I did. But now I have the walking pad.
Nice.
Yeah, walking is my thing. It's grueling and it's unpredictable. And it was having a very real moment in 2022, and it was attracting serious athletes and growing sponsorship. Now, Mo was on the rise in that world. People in the cycling community knew her name very well. She was described by everybody who knew her as bright, focused, and kind. She was somebody who made a room better when she was in it, which I know everybody says.
That was like that reel. Did I send it to you today?
Yeah. Or like
the 5 tips to never get murdered.
Yes.
Number 1, don't light up a room.
And that's the thing. This is a tangent, but it's a relatable one. I once shared a meme that was like, I don't light up a room.
Never say that about me.
I make things worse. Yeah, like, don't say that about me. Because all of these people always light up a room. And I'm like, well, if people say that about me and I die, that's not true.
Yeah, they're lying.
One of Brian's mom's friends like messaged me and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, this is my humor.
Like, yeah, this is my sense of
humor. And I'll never post it again.
Yeah, lesson learned.
But yeah, so Mo, and like even there's a lot of video footage in the documentary about Mo, and you could really see she actually does light up the room. Like, she's a very lovely,
cool
person. Mm-hmm. The editor of Vermont Sports Magazine, who actually had been following her career for months, said that Mo was forging her own path and she knew what she wanted and was working very hard to get there. By May of 2022, she headed up to Austin to compete in the Gravel Locos race, which was a race that she was actually favored to win. And it was 1 week before her 26th birthday. So she was staying with her friend Kaitlin Cash at her apartment in East Austin, but she never made it to the race.
Oh.
So this part requires a little bit of patience.
What?
Because I hate this guy, man.
So we the 5-year backstory? Is that what you're doing for us right now? She never made it. Hold on.
Not a ton, not 5 years, but a little bit. So the relationship web here needs to kind of be unfolded. The love triangle narrative that kind of dominated the early coverage of this case doesn't actually happen.
Okay.
Like, I don't feel like it happened, and it seems to like unfairly implicate Moriah in her own death, but she didn't do anything.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about who Colin Strickland is and what he was actually doing, because his behavior is directly connected to what happened.
Okay.
Now, Colin Strickland is a professional cyclist, very well regarded in the gravel world. In October of 2019, he matched with a woman named Kaitlin Armstrong on a dating app, and they started a relationship. Now, Colin himself said in court that it was a 2.5 years, at times tumultuous relationship, on and off and very undefined. He described Armstrong as a lady friend, not a girlfriend, which that's
not
gotta
great.
sting.
Yeah, not great.
Now, Kaitlin did not describe it the same way.
Oh.
So in the fall of 2021, they broke up. And during that separation, Colin Strickland met Mo Wilson. They had a romantic relationship that lasted roughly a week or so. It was brief, but like there was some pretty real feelings. But then Colin and Kaitlin got back together.
Ugh.
That's the entire thing. It was literally a brief connection during a legit breakup. So there was no like other woman thing.
That's very Ross and Rachel.
Yeah.
We were on a break. Were you?
Yeah. Yeah. So now Mo and Colin remained friendly after he reconciled with Kaitlin. Strickland later testified that he just wanted to be friends with somebody who was going to do great things in cycling. Colin he framed it as like a mentorship with mutual respect.
But he fucked her?
Yeah, well. Why not? Right?
I guess. He's not a
You gotta put your dick in something.
Could have maybe taken a break though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This guy's a fucking piece of work, sorry.
Well.
I hate everybody in this case. Okay. Except for Moriah and her family. Cycling people who knew both of them said that it was easy and uncomplicated and that Mo wasn't chasing Colin or creating any drama. And honestly, like, obviously I didn't know her, but just in that documentary, like, she just very much doesn't seem like that kind of girl. Mm-hmm. She was just somebody that he knew and somebody that he liked and somebody that he was still in contact with. Now, here's where Colin's behavior starts to matter in a way that I don't think that anybody will ever have a real answer for. He kept texting Mo after getting back with Kaitlin. He saved... Yeah.
Skeezy. No.
Well, it gets worse. He saved her number in his phone under a different name.
Oh,
it was like Christine Wall or something. I might have written it down in here. He deleted their messages, so like they would text and then he would delete the messages. And he hid the fact that they were still in contact. Kaitlin had even blocked Mo's number on his phone at some point, and then Colin unblocked it.
It's exhausting. Why is she with this douchebag then?
I don't know.
Just leave him. There are plenty of fish.
Like, and I would say, honestly, attractive-wise, I'm like...
He's a bicyclist.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, people have different types, and I'm like, okay. Like, I wouldn't look twice at him. I mean, he's not ugly. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, this is the guy?
Yeah, this is the one you're fighting so hard over? That clearly doesn't want just you?
It's so weird.
No. Ladies, move on.
I seriously get a grip. Nobody's worth it.
No,
truly.
Nobody's worth it.
He did not tell police about this when he was first questioned. He also told investigators that he hadn't known Mo. It was a lie that he walked back when the phone evidence made that impossible to maintain. Yes. Now, on the day of Mo's murder, he spent the afternoon with her. They went to Deep Eddy Pool, and then they went to Pool Burger for food. He told Armstrong that he was running errands, so Kaitlin Armstrong, that he was running errands alone and that his phone had died. And then he drove Mo back to Kaitlin Cash's apartment where she was staying, and then he dropped her off. Then Colin later testified that he didn't go inside. So, obviously Colin didn't kill anybody, but I think it's worth naming clearly that he knew that Kaitlin was pathologically jealous.
Yes.
He was actively hiding his contact with Mo from Kaitlin while continuing to see her. And he bought 2 guns.
What?
Yeah, one for himself and one for Kaitlin in January 2022, months before any of this came to a head. And then he left Moriah alone that night and then went home.
What an idiot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Colin got to walk away from this case. He just retired from cycling. That's it.
Oh, yeah, because that's the thing that was hurt here. His cycling career. D-bag.
I know. So let's talk about Kaitlin Armstrong. She was born November 21st, 1987 in Livonia, Michigan, which I believe November 21st. Hold on a second.
Why don't you know this?
Because it's right on the cusp, and I want to say it's Scorpio, but she might be a Sag.
I'm sorry.
Scorpio.
Okay, good.
Okay, I knew it.
I didn't want her to sully us.
There's so many Sagittarius serial killers.
You've told me. I get it.
So she was born November 21st, 1987 in Livonia, Michigan. And then she went to Stevenson High School and attended Schoolcraft College and then Eastern Michigan University. She had a background in finance. She was like a finance whiz.
Oh, okay.
And then she became a certified yoga instructor and got her real estate license.
Yeah, those go hand in hand sometimes, actually.
Really?
Well, they're things that you can just take.
Oh, okay.
Like, you don't need a lot of education to take them. So you can just have that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. You could definitely intertwine the two.
What?
I don't know. You could have like a yoga class at an open house.
I don't think that would work.
I'm just trying to be
I'm
capitalistic.
not downplaying very successful realtors here. I'm just saying, almost anybody can be a realtor.
When you're selling, like, don't you watch? And it's like Selling Sunset or something.
No, I used to watch Love It or List It, and then
Oh yeah, those were
there's
good.
another one. It's kind of like that on that same channel.
But there's like mansions in like LA. They host like dinner parties for people to buy it. So I'm not saying like a yoga class, really.
I guess that's not so far fetched.
Follow me for more tips. Okay, so yeah, realtor, yoga instructor. By the time this all happened, she was living with Colin in Austin, and she was deeply embedded in the cycling community.
Well, if she was living with him, of course you'd be fucking mad that he's hiding a relationship with another woman. I'm not saying that's worthy of murder.
No.
If that's where this is going.
Well, like, kill him then.
Yeah.
No.
Well, don't.
Kill no one.
Yeah. Backpedal
you know what
that
I mean.
pretty quick.
Don't kill anybody, but the anger you're feeling is towards him, not her.
Have some self-worth. Obviously, he's not worth your time. And he's a cyclist. You could do better.
Well, now the cyclist community is going to get mad at us.
Have you seen those shorts?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care.
There's not like a big, muscly, hairy guy riding bicycles. Like, it's tiny little slim men.
They got
That's what you
crazy
want?
quads, though.
That's not enough.
Quads?
That's not enough.
I don't know. I've never thought about it.
Well, now
really.
let's delve deep. It's no Ice Planet Barbarian, I'll tell you that.
Lance Armstrong is pretty hot. He's a cyclist, right?
Yeah. But now I have to look at him again.
Okay, we'll put a pin in this.
Put a pin in it.
Okay.
While you're telling the story, we'll circle back.
Okay, so the thing about Kaitlin that kept coming up in trial testimony and in accounts from people who knew her is just how insanely tight she held on to Colin. Multiple people described their relationship as volatile, and Kaitlin referred to him as her boyfriend, even though Colin was more ambivalent. Yeah, like, look at him. That's not a skinny guy.
What?
You just showed me that picture. She's going deep into Google Images now to prove me wrong. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, cyclist team.
Okay.
Don't listen to her.
I don't know. I'm not sold.
You know what? I'm gonna start cycling
No, you're not.
just to spite you.
No, you're not. Lance Armstrong, call me and we'll talk, I guess. We'll talk.
You heard it here first.
Sort this out.
She has accepted the cycling community.
Well, I'm open to discussions on the cycling community.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But I'm not sold. I'm not sold.
Yeah, and you know what? Colin is no Lance Armstrong.
Okay. Well, that's
So-
fair. That's fair to say that.
Yeah. So Colin was more like,
Like
We're
half
not dating.
Lance Armstrong?
no, I meant like he was ambivalent about like Kaitlin.
I don't
being
like
his
this man at all.
Oh God, he's the worst. And he didn't redeem himself at all in the documentary.
Oh.
And I don't even want to hear that he got a poor edit. Shut up.
That always makes me laugh. I'm like, you must know
Yeah.
that you look horrible.
Only housewives can get poor edits.
Yeah, obviously. I can't wait till we do video.
Oh, I know. So he wasn't sure that they were actually compatible long term. He told a friend that he couldn't imagine, though, Kaitlin hurting anybody. Okay. But her friend Nicole Mertz told a completely different story on the stand. Nicole said that she once asked Kaitlin, if Colin ever started dating somebody else seriously, what would you do? Kaitlin said, in completely deadpan, I would kill her.
Whoa.
And like, I think the friend laughed it off, but she did say, like, looking back, it was completely deadpan. Like, she wasn't laughing. Like, she was dead serious. So that came out in trial testimony because Kaitlin said, I would kill her directly to a friend. And then that friend eventually did call police after Mo's murder because she thought it might be relevant.
Yeah, I'd say.
Now, there's also this moment that keeps popping into my head. In January 2022, a few months before the murder, all three of them were at a cycling event in Bentonville, Arkansas, the Meteor Cafe. Kaitlin, Colin, and Mo, and a bunch of their cycling friends. And multiple witnesses testify that Kaitlin approached them at the event, trembling, saying that Colin had cheated on her with Mo. One friend, Jacqueline Chastain, testified in that conversation that Kaitlin mentioned wanting to kill Mo, or that she had thought about it, and then mentioned that she had a gun. That was in January, and then Mo was killed in May. And by that point, Kaitlin had already started taking steps on learning how to use a firearm. She went to a shooting range with her sister Christine, and she was learning and preparing. Whether she had consciously decided to do it or she was in the I'm so angry I could phase, whatever it was that direction that she was moving in.
Wow.
Now, after the event in Bentonville, Kaitlin had access to Colin's email so she could see all of his communications. She found the apartment address where Mo was staying. There's a deleted note that was later recovered from her phone, and it was deleted after the day of the murder. And it contained the address 1704 Maple Avenue. The actual address of Kaitlin Cash's apartment is a little bit different than that, but it's close enough. I don't want to say like the full real address on here. 1704 address is actually how it shows up on Google Maps. It's like one of those weird ones. And I believe she also, it was like on a text that she texted Colin. That's what it said in Netflix, but there's like conflicting sources. Now, she had Mo's address on her phone, and then she deleted that address from her phone the day after Mo was killed. She had been also tracking Mo through Strava. You know what that is, right? No. You're more active than I am. It's a fitness app that Mo would use to log her ride. So you can...
okay.
When you use Strava, your route data can be public. So like bikers, runners, I think walkers.
Oh, okay.
I'm a walker. I don't use that. I would just walk. But anyways, that data can be public. So Kaitlin was watching where Mo was biking, which helped her pinpoint exactly where Mo was staying in Austin.
That's not safe.
No. Now, it's Wednesday, May 11th, 2022. We fast forwarded. Mo and Colin spent the afternoon together. They went to Deep Eddy, and then they had food at the Pool Burger. There's surveillance footage from the restaurant near the pool that captured them together that day. It was completely easy and normal, and it looked like two cyclists hanging out before a big race. Colin drops Mo off at Caitlin's apartment sometime before dark. He told investigators, quote, it was a little before dark, unquote, when they got back. But Cash wasn't home, so Mo was alone. Caitlin's Jeep, a 2012 black Grand Cherokee with a bike rack, left their shared home and drove towards East Austin. GPS data extracted from the Jeep's infotainment system, cross-referenced with surveillance footage, placed the vehicle at Maple Avenue at 7:35 p.m. that evening. And again, this is on the Netflix documentary. It basically you see Colin drop Mo off, and they map it out. You see her drop it off, and then she doesn't want to be seen, so she does blocks until she sees Colin's or circles until she sees Colin's vehicle leave, and then she approaches.
So there's no talking her way out of it.
No.
Okay.
So Kaitlin parked, and then she went inside. The prosecution revealed in opening statements that the last thing Mo did on this earth was scream. There was surveillance audio that captured her final moments, followed by what sounded like gunshots. The autopsy found that Mo had been shot 3 times, twice in the head and once in the chest.
Whoa.
The medical examiner determined the wounds to the chest occurred after Mo was already on the floor, so she was face up. She was down already, but Kaitlin kept going. According to the reconstruction of events, Kaitlin then did something that took a few extra seconds of deliberateness. She picked up Mo's bike and she moved it outside, hiding it in the bushes. I don't know if she was trying to stage the scene to look like a robbery or if it was something more personal, like fuck your bike. I don't know. But prosecutors theorized that it was a final insult targeting the thing that she loved the most. And the bike just was in the bushes, and it had Caitlin's DNA on the handlebars and the seat. So she picked it up.
I don't think she tried at all to hide it.
No. Then Kaitlin drove home. Kaitlin Cash came home and she found Mo on the bathroom floor. There was blood everywhere. She called 911, and in the recording played at trial, you can hear Cash trying CPR, pumping Mo's heart more than 100 times over the 10 minutes until the first responders arrived.
Whoa.
Not knowing that Mo had already been dead for 45 minutes.
Oof.
So Cash later said at sentencing that she still regrets washing her bloodstained hands that night because it was the last piece of her friend that she could touch.
Oh, that is sad.
They were very close. It was very sweet and awful. Mm-hmm. So just devastating. Austin police responded. From the beginning, lead homicide detective Richard Spiller was building the case very systematically. He interviewed Colin first, and Colin, again, initially denied even knowing Mo.
How stupid.
Dumbass.
Like, come on. Like, it wasn't the 80s. Like, it is very easy to track.
They're interviewing you for a reason.
Yeah. People know you're together.
Yeah.
Of course. Like, how
Dumbass.
stupid.
So he came back to investigators and he admitted the relationship and admitted to hiding it. He also admitted to the fake contact name, the deleted texts, everything. Now, from Colin's admission came the knowledge that 2 handguns were in the home that he shared with Kaitlin. Police executed a search warrant and they recovered both weapons, including the Sig Sauer P365 registered to Kaitlin. Ballistics testing found a significant match between the shell casings from that gun and the casings found at the crime scene. The next morning, May 12th, after the murder, investigators brought Kaitlin in for questioning on an outstanding misdemeanor theft warrant.
Wow.
They'll find anything. Like, if you have, like, a parking ticket, they'll just bring you in. Like, if you're
actually,
questioned in a
I think
murder.
I do have a parking ticket I need to deal with.
Did you murder
Don't
someone?
tell
That
Neil.
you're
No, I just... I was like, oh, I put the wipers on. I hope I lost it. And I didn't lose it. It was stuck to the van because it was wet.
What do you know?
It's from a place I hope I never have to go back to. But
Oh, who's it from?
it's not murder. No, it was just... no, I don't want to say it on here. It'll
If
get
it's
me.
Indigo?
No, it's not.
Oh, you don't have to pay those. You only have to pay certain ones.
Excellent.
It depends. Just send me the...
It's not this... It's not from around here.
No, but like downtown when you park, Indigo will like say that they're going to send you to collections. Read about it too online, just so you know I'm not making it up.
Okay.
But also, you do what you feel is right. I don't want to be responsible.
And Neil will have to deal with it eventually anyway. So.
There you go. Okay, so yeah, pay your parking tickets and also don't get involved in murders.
Yeah, also no murder.
Now, Detective Katie Connor conducted the interview, and it was captured on body camera video that was played for the jury at trial. And it was really funny to me because she was clearly trying to get her to stay and talk to her more, and she was like gentle parenting her.
Oh, that's funny. Did she ask her about her feelings?
She's like, I understand, and that's totally okay, but I just want you to know, like, you know, and it's like, it's things that you say to your kids when you're like, I'm gonna fucking scream.
Yeah. You got about 5 minutes to get your shit together before I lose it.
Mm-hmm. Today. Mm-hmm. In the video, Kaitlin is told that she was brought in on the theft warrant, but she says nothing. But then when Katie Connor tells her that the warrant has a discrepancy on the birth date and that she's actually free to leave, Kaitlin says, and this is verbatim, I would like to leave. She says that she's frustrated about being handcuffed in front of her neighbors. Which, I mean, if I lived in a small town, I'd be like, oh, fuck, nobody's ever going to shut up about this.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Would be awful. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. She keeps saying she wants to leave, but she doesn't actually move. She keeps her legs crossed, and she doesn't get up. And then Detective Connor testified that in her view, Kaitlin stayed because she was trying to figure out how much the police knew without giving anything away. Mm-hmm. So then when Detective Connor mentioned Moriah Wilson's death, calling it what had happened, Kaitlin said, Colin walked in that house and said that one of the women in the cycling community had passed away. She didn't use Mo's name. She just said one of the women in the cycling community. Connor testified that she thought that Kaitlin already knew exactly who it was. Now, Kaitlin was released on the technicality, like the birth date discrepancy in the warrant, and then she walked out of that police station knowing that she was their primary suspect. That was May 12th. By May 17th, 6 days after the murder, investigators had the ballistics results back and they issued an arrest warrant for her for first-degree murder. But by then, she was gone.
Oh, really?
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. I thought this was going to be straightforward.
I just want to quickly, I have a quick interjection about the digital evidence.
Okay.
So Detective Daniel Portnoy, the Austin PD's digital forensic examiner, spent 2 days on the stand walking the jury through what was found on on Kaitlin's devices and in her accounts. This included the deleted note with Mo's address, search history in the days and weeks following the murder that included news articles about Mo's death and can IMEI be tracked if not making phone calls. It's like a number that's assigned to your phone.
Oh, okay.
And brace yourself. She also searched for, can pineapples burn your fingerprints?
What? That's funny. She thought like the acid in it, the citric acid.
No. That's stupid.
That's very funny.
Yeah. She was Googling how to destroy her own fingerprints after the murder. She also searched for post-rhinoplasty photos before she had even left the country.
Wowzers.
So her email accounts show that she started new accounts, one under the name Kai Ma and another one called AP Yoga, just days after the murder. These accounts received receipts, an Uber ride from her house to the Austin airport, a Southwest flight from Austin to LaGuardia for passenger Kaitlin Armstrong, and a United flight from New York to Costa Rica in the name of Christy Armstrong. Now, Christy is her sister, so she used her sister's passport because they looked enough alike, I guess.
Okay, interesting.
The GPS data extracted from the Jeep was converted into an animation, so like I said, that's what was shown on the Netflix documentary. It was basically a blue line moving across an Austin street map, and it showed exactly where she went that night. Portnoy testified that she could verify the timing of the data within 4 seconds using comparisons with surveillance footage.
Wow, that's pretty good.
The animation showed the Jeep approaching I-35, which is a highway, turning onto MLK Jr. Boulevard, and then onto Cedar, and then Maple Avenue. Courtroom watched the animation play, and Kaitlin watched it too. According to reporters in the courtroom, she watched the blue line travel down Maple Avenue, and her face did not change at all. It didn't change for anything.
Okay.
She was stone cold bitch.
Okay, good to know.
She also sold the Jeep 2 days after the murder for $12,200 in cash to a dealer in Austin, and then she took an Uber to the airport. Which tells me that she had thought about all of this. Like the searches and the new email. Yeah. So then, May 14th, 3 days after the murder, Kaitlin boards that Southwest flight from Austin to LaGuardia, and then surveillance footage captured her in the airport. Then May 18th, the same day that Austin police issued the arrest warrant, Kaitlin used her sister Christine's passport to board a flight from Newark to San Jose, Costa Rica. Very yoga
She
teacher.
got there then.
Yes,
Wow,
she did.
Okay.
She was a fugitive, and she went about building a new life with what I can only describe as a kind of grim determination. She had already been Googling nose job results, so when she got to Costa Rica, she went to a clinic called the AVA Surgical Center, which later confirmed as Jorge Badia Plastic Surgery. Registered under the name Allison Page, and she scheduled a rhinoplasty, brow lift, and lip fillers. She paid $6,350, which is a really good deal.
Yeah, I feel like
and
that's
I'm like,
pretty good
should
for
I go?
Parts of new face. Should I go?
Should I?
Do you need a rhinoplasty and a lip filler?
Yeah, well, do you know how much I would do to my face if I had the money?
No.
I would not look the same.
Why?
Oh my god.
What's wrong with your face?
My weird... After we did that interview...
I didn't...
Goodbye.
I did not look at your eyebrows. I did not notice them.
Goodbye. No. Anyways, okay. When Dr. Badia asked to take a before picture of her face, which is standard procedure for surgical records, she said no. He pushed back. Eventually she said sure, but only if the photo was taken on her own cell phone.
Oh, that's better.
Okay.
How silly.
A woman on the run from a murder warrant got plastic surgery, refused to let the daughter take a medical record photo of her face. That's how insanely careful she was being. But she was still sloppy enough to leave her DNA on a dead woman's bicycle. Now, while she was healing from the surgery, she was telling people that the bandages on her nose were from a surfboarding accident.
Why?
Well, yeah.
Just because she didn't want people to know she had a nose job?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? But you're in a new place, meeting new people. Who cares?
Yeah. Tell them that you have a deviated septum.
Yeah. Anything.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She went by multiple aliases. Ari, Beth, Allison. She cut and dyed her long red hair short and then dark brown. She was teaching yoga classes and attending studios and trying to establish the next part of her career, according to a U.S. Marshals testimony. And she was setting up a whole new Kaitlin Armstrong. U.S. Marshals Emir Perez and Damian Fernandez flew to Costa Rica in late June.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, they went after her. I didn't expect that either.
I know. A tip led them to Santa Teresa, which is a small beach town popular with surfers and expats. And it's the kind of place where someone could theoretically disappear because it is very remote and there's only one main road with lots of hostels.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Perez testified that they found Armstrong was blending in well enough that a straight canvas was not going to work. So they did something clever. This is actually genius. They placed a fake job advertisement for a yoga teacher in a local publication, knowing that she was actively working in that field.
Oh, okay.
And she responded.
Oh, they got her.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Yeah. On June 29th, 2022, so a total of 43 days after the murder, Kaitlin was sitting in a hostel lobby chatting with a friend when 3 Costa Rican police officers working with the marshals approached. They asked to see her ID and she said, "I don't have one." Mm. Perez got closer. He later testified, "She looked like Kaitlin, but not 100%. So I thought, how can I approach her or get close enough where I start asking questions where she doesn't suspect something?" He decided that he was going to speak to her in Spanish. She raised her phone up to Google Translate and they got even closer, he says. The eyes are the exact same ones I saw in the picture, and this is her 100%. Mm-hmm. $6,000 down the drain.
Yeah, not enough of a change, dummy.
In a lockbox at the hostel, police found a receipt for the cosmetic surgery under the name Allison with 2 S's and Christy Armstrong's passport. She was then transported to jail in Costa Rica and then extradited back to the U.S. And she was arraigned in July 2022 and pled not guilty. She was held on a $3.5 million bond at Travis County Jail. She sat there for over a year before her trial began.
Ew, that sucks.
Okay, gets even crazier.
Okay, buckle in, I'm ready.
October 12th, 2023, the trial's just 18 days away. Kaitlin is escorted out of jail for a medical appointment in South Austin, and she fucking books it.
What?
The video is so funny.
Who is this human?
The video, like, the situation is not funny, but the video, I, was cracking up.
Why?
Because, you know that music, clown music?
Yeah.
If that was playing, it would be comedy.
Was it just a bad run?
Yeah, so officers gave chase and she was recaptured about a block away, but it was the video was so funny because Kaitlin is trying to get away and then this security guard is lost her grip and she's
oh yeah, yikes.
Which I would be so much worse. I'm not saying that the security guard did a bad or police officer did a bad job, but just you gotta watch the documentary. It's so funny. That part. So she was caught.
How nutty.
And she was charged with escape causing bodily injury, which it actually was.
Where did she think she was going?
I don't know. You're fucking handcuffed and you're wearing police.
And you're not some big criminal mastermind.
Yeah. What are you going to go and find somebody and be like, "Hey, can you uncuff me?"
I know. This is crazy.
I hate her. Kaitlin, 18 days before her murder trial, again tried to escape custody.
So funny.
She already fled the country and changed her name, but she was like, "Oh, I'll try again."
Yeah.
Reports later indicated that she had been planning the escape for months. I guess she got really fit and she was working on her endurance to try and run and climb. I don't know, fucking know.
Wow.
Yeah, and again, maybe I'm working out wrong. I work out every day. My upper body strength, and this is my 2nd year working out. My upper body strength, nowhere. I tried to hang off a monkey bar at the park with the kids, and I was like, "Oh no."
Still no.
Still no. I'm like, "So what are you doing? What was your routine to try and climb a fence?"
Probably that P90X.
It is P90X. Yeah. That's why I say it gets you ready for prison.
Yeah, that's crazy. Even hanging on the monkey bars, sometimes I feel like my C section, scar. I'm like, "Oh, okay, yes! Nope, don't like that."
I feel that too. I don't like it at all.
No. But that's with us forever now.
I know. Oh, well. Anyways, okay.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks later, jury selection began for trial, and then the judge said, "I'm not going to allow this to be streamed." But cameras were allowed for opening statements, closing arguments, and the verdict, which is how we know that she was stoic throughout the whole thing. Mm-hmm. The trial lasted 3 weeks. It had dozens of witnesses, hundreds of exhibits, and enough detail that I could do a separate episode on just that. But the opening statements, I'll just walk through everything that kind of mattered. So opening statements, prosecutor Ricky Jones opened by telling the jury that the last thing Mo did was scream.
Oof.
He told them that they would hear the surveillance audio. He laid out the roadmap. He laid out the ballistics, DNA, the Strava tracking, and the phone records. And he basically said the truth, that Mo was a 25-year-old prodigy who was taken from her family. The defense opened with different framing. Caitlin's attorney told the jury that there was no camera that captured Kaitlin at the scene. Not one. He called it a nightmare of circumstantial evidence, and he said that police had jumped to conclusions by zeroing in on Kaitlin. And he also suggested that Kaitlin was just passionate about travel and sometimes just decided to leave town on a whim.
Oh my gosh. Which is why she ran from police and tried to escape?
Yeah. She was just being a silly goose. Like, you might as well just fucking say that.
She was a silly goose.
She's just being
she needs a little slap on the wrist.
Yeah. The argument was going to have a hard time surviving the evidence, but the defense did try. Colin, on the stand, Colin testified that he had a brief romantic relationship with Mo in October of 2021, but they did not have a romantic relationship after that, just friends. He testified that he kept his friendship with Mo hidden from Kaitlin because Kaitlin was jealous, and he said that Kaitlin was running errands the night of the murder and that his phone died. Body cam footage from the night that he was questioned by police was played for the jury, and it showed Caitlin's reaction when she was told that Mo was dead and the case was being treated as a homicide. She was devastated.
Yeah, I'm sure she was.
In cross-examination by the defense, Colin confirmed that at one point, Armstrong had blocked Mo's number on his phone and then he unblocked it. He confirmed that he had deleted text messages the day that she was murdered. He also confirmed that the defense was trying to use... he confirmed something that the defense was trying to use against the narrative that he couldn't imagine Kaitlin hurting anybody. He said that he thought of her as mild and gentle, and the defense wanted the jury to see Kaitlin as somebody incapable of this. But Nicole Mertz and Jacqueline Chastain had already testified to the "I would kill her" comment. And then the Fred's testimony. So day 5 brought her closest, 2 of Caitlin's friends. So like I said, Nicole Mertz, okay, so what did Nicole, sorry. Nicole Mertz met Kaitlin through the cycling community in Austin, and she knew her for years. She testified to Caitlin's distress after learning about Mo and Colin and saying that she was more upset that she had ever seen her. And she testified after Mo's murder, she saw a news article about it and immediately thought Kaitlin was involved. And like I said before, she called police. Jacqueline Chastain testified about that Bentonville encounter at the Meteor Cafe, and Kaitlin came up to her trembling, saying that Colin had cheated on her with Mo, and then the statement about wanting to kill her, and then a gun.
Yeah.
GPS animation, like I said, the defense tried to argue that the GPS data didn't actually prove that she was the one driving.
I guess. Yeah, that's a fair point.
The prosecution's response was that her phone was in the Jeep, sending personal texts, including one where she gave out her home address and another one about a real estate lawsuit that she and Colin were involved in.
Well, there you go.
So it wasn't Colin's phone, and it wasn't anybody's Jeep. All of it was hers. Colin himself testified that when the black Jeep pulled into his driveway on the night of the murder, it was Kaitlin who got out of it, not somebody else.
There you go.
The DNA on the bike. So, like I said, Caitlin's DNA was found on the handlebar and seat of Mo's bike, which had been moved. The defense attacked the DNA evidence in the same way they attacked the ballistics, saying that it showed Kaitlin as a possibility, not a certainty. The prosecution's rebuttal witness, Dr. Kim Califat from Sam Houston State University, addressed the DNA question. When the defense challenged his testimony and then later tried to get a new trial based on the way that he was called as a last-minute rebuttal witness, they argued that it was procedurally improper. So, to me, that says they're just trying to, pull on every thread that they have.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. On the 9th day of testimony, the state rested. The defense called its witnesses, including a fingerprint examiner and the officer who picked Kaitlin up on May 12th, and the defense rested. Caitlin's attorneys asked her if she wanted to testify, and she said no.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, closing arguments. For the prosecution, Jones reminded the jury that nobody else in the world had Caitlin's DNA at the scene. She was jealous of her relationship with the victim, and she left the crime scene in Caitlin's Jeep. 2 minutes after the murder, he replayed the gun range video. She actually sent that to him. So somebody took a video of her at the gun range before the murder, and she sent it to Colin.
Maybe, well, he bought it for her, so maybe it was like a thanks for the gift, I'm using it kind of text, not like a warning.
Fucking crazy. It's totally a warning.
Maybe.
He showed the jury the surveillance footage from outside the apartment, and Kaitlin Cash saying, Kaitlin killed my friend. She was devastated. Now, the defense argued that the problem in Kaitlin and Colin's relationship was always Colin, not Mo. Fair.
Yeah, accurate, but...
They called Caitlin's jealousy normal and routine and human.
Well, jealousy, yes. Not murder.
Yeah. And they said that the prosecution had built a great story, but the evidence was circumstantial. And then they told the jury that if they convicted and she was later exonerated, the judge cut that off.
Okay.
So the jury deliberated for 2 hours, which is not a lot of time.
No, that's not a lot of time.
No. Then on November 16th, 2023, Judge Brenda Kennedy read the verdict, guilty of first-degree murder.
Well, I almost find that surprising, just because of the like circumstantial argument, because there is reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Like she could have left her vehicle in the Jeep, and someone could have driven it. Really.
But then, like, the likelihood of all of that happening.
It's very unlikely. But isn't that the point? That there's reasonable doubt?
I think that also, like, the defense has to... Typically, they suggest something else happening.
Yeah.
I don't think that was done here. And, like, what else could you possibly come up with? Right? Like, and so if the jury can't do that either... I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Unfortunately, I'm not a lawyer. Wish I was. So when it was read, Mo's family and friends in the courtroom who had been there every single day embraced each other, and they were crying. Kaitlin Cash was there, Karen and Eric Wilson, her parents, and Matt Wilson, Mo's brother, was there. Kaitlin looked forward and showed no emotion. The sentencing phase began the same day and continued the next morning. So Kaitlin faced anywhere between 5 and 99 years. The prosecution asked for a minimum of 40. Caitlin's dad and sister both testified to her character. This is so if Stephanie ever got arrested. A spiritual advisor also testified.
That's funny.
The defense tried to build a picture of somebody capable of being rehabilitated. But then it was...
I don't know. Like, she tried to escape twice.
Yeah. I don't think you feel that at all.
No. She still thought she was smarter and could outrun people.
Yeah.
No.
So then it was the Wilsons family's turn. Kaitlin Cash addressed the courtroom and Kaitlin directly. She described washing Mo's blood from her hands the night that she found her. And she said that she immediately regretted it. Again, like I said, because it was the last piece of her friend that she could touch.
That's so sad.
And she said, Kaitlin, I want you to know that I fought for Mo. Karen Wilson, Mo's mom, addressed Kaitlin directly. She said, if you had allowed yourself to actually know her, you would have never, ever would have wanted to hurt her. You killed her earthly body, but her spirit is so very much alive, and you can never change that. The victim impact statements are just heartbreaking. Mm-hmm. Like, she was so, so, so loved. Which I feel is just like the whole tragedy of it, because Kaitlin had like made up a fiction about who Mo was, like a threat and a rival and somebody who'd taken something from her. Mm-hmm. But she murdered a real person, like that was so loved, and like Mo didn't have a mean bone in her body.
Yeah, but a teeny tiny bit devil's advocate. Mo was still, like, she must have had some understanding that the girlfriend wasn't okay with her spending time with the boyfriend. Like,
but they weren't. He told her that they were broken up.
Well, obviously he's a douchebag.
I know.
Like, and that would have checked out, like, seeing or hearing that Kaitlin, if they were as tight knit a cycling community as they alleged to be, she would have heard how upset that Kaitlin was. And know that they were still together. Or at least even if they weren't together, they were in the past. And you don't...
Yeah.
So, is that worthy of murder? No.
I don't think that should... Yeah, I don't know.
And I think everyone likes to think the best of people after they die. But...
I see what you're saying.
I don't think that instigated a bit.
I don't think that she did anything wrong in this one. Because just based on the evidence. Because I think, like, Colin really... if you watch the...
Colin's definitely bad. I'm definitely not arguing Colin's bad.
No.
I don't think Mo was innocent of kind of almost perpetuating this narrative that she and Colin were together. Because you could just stay away. There's 100 other people. Make friends with someone else.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all in their 20s too. Like, I feel like if this happened to me in my 20s, I would have probably done the exact same thing. Like, he says that they're not together, right? And like, there's feelings there.
Have you never had that happen to you?
No.
Okay, I've had it happen to me. Not obviously recently, but it happened to me twice for sure. And he's like, "Oh no, we're not together anymore." And then I heard the next day, definitely still together.
Oh,
and so it happens 3 times. It happened 3 times.
See, you're undoing your own argument.
But it's bad. It was bad.
I know,
but you're right. You took the man's.
Yeah, it's the 20s. It's your 20s. Like,
everyone's stupid, I guess.
Nobody
is their best selves.
Yeah. And on November 17th, 2023, Kaitlin was sentenced to 90 years in prison.
Wow. Okay.
She will not be eligible for parole until 2052. Oof. So a while. She was fined 10 grand.
Okay, whatever.
Caitlin's sister cried, and she was quickly walked out of the courthouse by one of Caitlin's defense attorneys, and then Kaitlin was taken into custody. Now, if you thought that the story was over, it
sure did. Okay.
Kaitlin filed for a new trial, claiming that there was newly available evidence related to the DNA testimony, specifically that a forensic expert had lodged a complaint about the rebuttal DNA witness, calling it guerrilla-style analysis, and that the motion for a new trial was denied.
Oh, wow, okay.
An evidentiary hearing was also denied. And then the Texas Third Court of Appeals reviewed the case, and in January 2026, they affirmed the conviction. So she's done. But there's another legal fight happening in parallel. In May of 2024, Karen and Eric Wilson, Mo's parents, filed a civil wrongful death lawsuit against Kaitlin.
Why?
Now, the goal was twofold: to get compensation for burial costs, funeral expenses, and the crushing emotional toll, and to prevent Kaitlin from ever profiting from the crime through book deals, TV, movies, anything.
Okay, yeah. You almost lost me at the beginning there, and then, I agree with that part.
It's actually becoming very common now.
Good.
Because if a case is publicized, they can make money, and you shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't. All that money should go to the victim's family. Yep.
Yes. So, in his affidavit, Eric Wilson wrote, "Rather than looking forward to sharing in her life and successes, we are faced with an emptiness hard to describe. There will be no cycling career, no future wedding or grandkids, only thoughts of wishing things could be different and wondering why this happened, and how are we going to live through the remaining years of our lives with this emotional pain."
Yeah, that is very sad.
The judge ruled in June 2024 that Kaitlin owed the Wilson family $15 million, including $5 million each to Eric and Karen for emotional pain and suffering.
So just whatever money she ever makes goes right to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Kaitlin did the thing that tells you everything that you need to know about this wench. 3 days after the wrongful death lawsuit was filed, before the judgment even came down, Kaitlin emptied her bank account.
Oh, what a cunt.
She's a horrible human.
She's a bad human.
I never call women cunts, but she is.
No, that one slipped. Yeah, that one slipped out. But she's a bad person.
Oh, she's fucking awful.
I never use that word.
Yeah.
I'm upset.
I hate her. If I saw her crossing the street,
I would recognize her. But yeah.
Allegedly. She transferred her assets to her mom, her sister, and Colin.
Oh my God. Does she not learn? Man,
No.
she's dumb.
She wanted to make sure that the Wilsons couldn't touch a single dollar. Now, the Wilsons then filed another lawsuit, this time against Caitlin's family members and Colin, for fraudulent transfer. Yes, Colin received that financial transfer from a woman who killed the woman that he spent that last afternoon with. And he was just like, okay. Case is still ongoing.
I hope they do lose it.
Yeah. So in the middle of all this legal fighting, the Wilson family did build something. In 2023, they launched the Moriah Wilson Foundation. It focuses on the things that Mo cared about: outdoor recreation for kids, mentorship and financial support for young cyclists who are trying to figure out how to go pro, access to education. Eric Wilson is the president, her dad, and Mo's brother Matt is the vice president, and then Karen is on the board.
Oh, nice.
By 2023, they had raised over $300,000.
That's pretty good.
as of currently, they have given out over $140,000 to various organizations. They also run an annual Ride for Mo event, which is a 52-mile gravel route around Burke Mountain in Vermont, near where Mo grew up.
Nice.
So not a race or anything, it's just a communal ride. This year's edition is May 9th, 2026, so coming up. And it includes a guided trail ride for kids aged 5 to 13.
Oh, I really like that. That's very sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mo cared a lot about getting kids outside. And then, again, like I talked about, a Netflix documentary called The Truth and Tragedy of Moriah Wilson premiered April 3rd. And it was directed by Emmy winner Marina Zenovich and produced by Oscar winner Evan Hayes. It's not a sensational true crime retelling. It opens up with Mo as a baby.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Really just rips your heart out.
Can't get your heartstrings right away.
Yep. And it follows her basically from her childhood to Dartmouth and the cycling career. And yeah, from beginning to end, basically.
Cool.
Now, Karen Wilson told USA Today, this is like the 9/11 of our life. And in the documentary itself, she says, grief is like a big mud puddle. You can just be circling it for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. She also said that she agreed to participate because she wanted Mo to be remembered as more than a headline. People die, they get forgotten, but I love talking about her and it keeps her in our life,
Aww,
she said.
I like that. I don't think they should have used 9/11 as a reference, but I get the point.
I get what they're saying.
Yeah, like, okay, slow down. Yeah. But no, it was a horrible, horrible thing that happened. Yes, I agree.
I guess
maybe a mud puddle, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Good metaphor.
I guess like what they mean, I'm sure
it was this catastrophe in their lives.
Yeah. And Karen also shared that when she first got the call or like approached about what had happened, she had been reading a poem about hope. And when the officer told her that Mo was gone, she screamed at the sky at God and told him that she knew that he would do something good with this.
Oof.
Oh,
that's awfully sad.
So in closing, Moriah was 25. She was a Dartmouth-educated engineer who chose to chase something that she loved, and she was favored to win the race that she was in Austin to compete in. She had her whole career ahead of her and a community of people who really adored her. She was killed because a man couldn't be honest with his girlfriend, and a woman decided that jealousy was grounds for murder. Mm-hmm. Kaitlin is at the Dr. Lane Murray unit in Gatesville, Texas. She will be in her 60s before she's even eligible for parole. She still maintains her innocence.
Wow.
Colin is not a professional cyclist anymore. I realize I've been saying his name like I've been making fun of him. Colin.
The whole time.
Yeah, I hate him. He transferred assets to a murderer's accounts.
Yeah.
Now, again, what I keep coming back to is just Mo's bike. At trial, when the prosecution brought it into the room, it had her helmet still hanging off the side of it.
Wow.
Which is just like eerie to me because it's just like one of the last things that you do, but you don't know it. Mm-hmm. She didn't know. And the prosecutor who put it there, Evan Hayes, the documentary's producer who watched it happen, said that it quieted the entire courtroom. That Mo wasn't there, but the thing that was most special to her, that represented her, was sitting there amongst all the people who either cared about her or were involved in what happened to her. Mm-hmm. She was just trying to race. And that's the whole tragedy of it. Oof. So yeah, that ride is coming up May 9th. And in the show notes, I'll include like the foundation info too.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Like all the kid stuff they did. That's a nice touch.
Sweet. It's very sweet.
Fuck Colin.
Colin's a dick.
Yeah.
I can't stand him.
Yeah.
I just... bleh.
I feel like he needed some justice too. I don't know if losing his biking career was enough.
Also, like, if you got the money and like you really feel guilty about what happened, like, from what I can tell, he's pretty well off already. Yeah. Fucking send it back, or like give it to them, or donate to this foundation. Yeah. Like that is a PR move. You know, like you have the ability to make yourself look a little bit better, but you don't. You're just a fucking big, tall, goofy idiot.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's that tall. You know what?
Probably not. He's probably balding too.
He's not. This is 5'4" energy. But I don't know. I just fuck you, Colin.
Yeah, none of this would have happened without Colin.
Colin and Kaitlin, goodbye.
At least Kaitlin got her justice, though.
Yes. Her stupid fucking face and the sorry, I really hate her. But in the Netflix documentary, I'm like, can you make a face? Can you furrow your brows?
Oh,
anything?
Not. It's probably plastic surgery.
wretched. Horrible plastic surgery. Terrible. It's really bad. She's ugly now.
Well, good. That's a bit of justice for you.
Yeah.
Bad plastic surgery.
Well, sorry for ruining your day. Also, follow us on Instagram. Murders and Minivans. Bye.
Bye.